We should turn the sound down still a little bit, huh?
You've been, how many different countries have you been in the last couple of days? I know, there's no way to turn off the...
Normally I'm in a movie theater, I'm like, turn it up. I don't know about you all.
There must be, is there an off?
Is there someone there that can...
Should we get a, nope, I guess not. We could just sit here and do this.
Put the questions.
So really quickly, you've been in how many countries in the last couple of days? You look like...
Yes, this Q&A is being scored by... No, we went to Italy, I went to...
That was actually the perfect part of what you just said. And then what happened on the plane to Italy?
Then I went to London.
And then what happened?
And Paris.
And then what happened in Paris?
New York.
Did you get any good food in New York?
Great food in New York.
Talk about the pizza dramatically.
Exactly.
The pizza. So how do you, can you even hear anything at this point? Is that it? Okay. So how did you come to find this project? How involved were you? What was the story about?
Now, you know, Doug Liman came to me about 3 years ago, and it was an interesting concept, but a challenging one, as you guys saw with the structure. And the thing is that with a guy who's dying over and over again, I thought it'd be really funny. And I was like, to me, that's like my sense of humor. And Doug and I worked on it, and then Chris McQuarrie came on. We worked the structure. But, so we worked on it for many years. And the thing that was interesting was really the kind of character journey and how to get that structure to keep the story going, keep the character going. And the thing I love about Liman is what he does with his genre and the characters. It's like, you know, it's not really, yes, there's aliens, alien invasion, but it's really about these characters and about this journey. And the tone was something that we were really reaching for, that kind of very unique character humor that I love. So we had a lot of fun coming up with, I don't know how many times I'd die in the movie. But I kept saying to the stunt guys, I was like, they'd show me, we were working on it, and they'd show, I said, no, you gotta throw me against the wall, you know? Emily's gonna shoot me in the head, you know, 50 times.
I think my favorite was the rolling under the truck, and then,
It was also like, we spent so many hours and months talking about the screams. You know what I mean? Like, just getting that scream under the truck. It's hard because it had to be just like the kind of scream that you go, ooh, did I just scream like that? You know, that wasn't so cool. You know, it was just really undignified. You know, that kind of. And it was like, no, a little more, a little less.
So how did you find ways to kind of weave in? Because I didn't really know anything specifically about. I mean, I knew about the movie. I didn't know specifically what the tone was going to be, and I was really pleasantly surprised that it was actually kind of funny throughout. So when did you guys? How did you figure out how to balance out like when it's okay to be funny and when it gets serious and actiony?
Well, I remember McHugh. I sat down with McHugh, Chris McQuarrie, and he came on, and we were writing it and really the whole time. And he read the script. I'll never forget. I was like. I said, no, this is a funny movie. And he kind of looked like the original thing. And then he wrote the structure, and then he wrote that character for Bill, which Farrell, that tone that he has, and I think it's a great piece of writing because actually that speech is the journey of the movie. And it's like the first time you hear it, and the more, then it hits at different points throughout the film. So it underlies like a different emotional tone for the audience. But we were always reaching for that, with the film. We're always going, no, we want to make this really fun and have, these great characters. And Emily Blunt, the Full Metal, Emily Blunt. She's an unbelievable actress. And what she did with that character, always that role was something that you kind of dream about what that character is going to be like, and to have that dynamic with someone. And you look at her performances, she's just an exceptional artist. Exceptional.
Do you ever get tired of this kind of thing? Or do you look at a script and go,
God damn it, man, we're a Chinese theater.
I know, this part.
We just showed the movie.
But I mean, because essentially, every time your character dies, that means you start over and you have to do all that same stuff over. I mean, it essentially has the progression of a video game the entire time.
I know. It's like a video game, you know, where you're going and he keeps making mistakes and then having to start. And the first time, it's like we want the audience to see what that whole day's like.
Yeah.
And then we just, you know, jumped ahead in the structure. And that was McQuarrie's structure.
Excellent. Are you going to be able to take a break after this opens on the 6th, or are you back in the
No, we're starting the next mission, so we're right back.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you ever take time off, or is it weird to you to take time off?
This is kind of time off.
This is right here, yeah. I did the
Just
same
hanging
way.
out, you know.
I got 15 minutes.
This I enjoy.
Excellent. So, as people kind of go off into the world and tell all their friends about this, and someone says, "What's Edge of Tomorrow like?" I think you're the perfect person. Like, how would you describe this movie if you were describing it to someone?
It's a lot of fun. You know, it's a movie that has a level of intensity, but it's fun, it's original. You know, if you know Doug Liman's work, you see what he does with Bourne, with Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You know McQuarrie's work as a writer, and you know what I do. It's just different kind. It's a different kind of movie. It's very hard to describe to people. You just gotta kind of experience it. You know,
Yeah.
it's just an original piece of material, but very entertaining.
Excellent. Would it be invasive if I asked to take a selfie with you with everyone in the theater?
Oh, dude, let's do that. It's not a Chinese theater, guys. This is awesome.
Can you turn the house lights up? Turn the
How do we
house lights
stand?
up?
Can you turn the lights up?
And then we'll see if we can. Okay, we got it.
Where's security?
All right. No one else rush the front, please.
Let's get one more. Is that still? Are you?
There's one security guy.
Now what
Oh
about?
my gosh.
Are you paparazzi? Are you the stills guy? Is this? How you doing,
A
man?
lot more security.
What kind of lens do you have? Do you have?
It's kind of crazy. All right, good.
Can we get one of us standing here with everybody here if they turn the lights on? We got kind of.
Yeah, can you turn the lights up and let's get one big picture?
Take that.
All the lights. All right, perfect.
Seriously, how
We're about to get gobbled up.
are these guys just...
We're about to get gobbled up by a mass. Okay, got it?
Do we get with the whole audience behind me?
Yeah, everyone stand up. Everyone stand up.
What do y'all think?
Yes. Now wave your hands in the air in a fashion as if you didn't
There we
care.
go. Come on, man's Chinese.
Excellent. I think we got it. All right. Let the man breathe.
Seriously.
Hey, y'all, thank you for coming tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you all.
Warner
Have a
Brothers.
great summer.
Edge of Tomorrow
Everybody have a
opens
great
June
summer.
6th. Tom Cruise was here. You were here. Tell your friends about the movie. Hashtag Edge of Tomorrow. Tom's going to be on the podcast on Friday, so listen to that. All right, everyone. I'm going to start becoming security detail, and I'm a weak man. I'm frail. I break easily.
We're just standing there.
All right. Cool. You got it. You got it. Nice one. Okay.